Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, dear traders around the globe. We from Admiral Markets say hello and welcome to our real-time daily trading idea webinar. In these webinars, we have 5 days, 5 traders, so with 5 different trading styles, and we would discuss here the topics of today and also screening the markets and answering here your questions. But first of all, here is our risk disclaimer. Be aware that Forex and CFDs are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposit. So they maybe not be subtitled for everyone, and please be aware that all we are showing and presenting here is just a personal opinion of our traders and not an advice for investing. So here you have a picture from me. My name is Tim Tam. So yeah, we do these webinars the most times in co-moderation. So here you can see some other pictures from our traders. So today is Wednesday. So today is Giancarlo, and in the next minutes more about Giancarlo and his trading ideas. So here we have a quick overview of some of our offerings. Maybe here, for example, our bestseller, the DAX 30, with a typical fixed spread of only 0.8 points during the main trading hours. These and other products you can also trade in mini contracts. So on the right side, you can see some of our awards for our customer services. So if you have additional question or anything, feel free to contact us. You can see our telephone number and as well our email. So these webinars are mostly recorded, so later you will find it on our YouTube channel, so you can see there our records. So here's a picture again from Giancarlo. I say good morning to you, Giancarlo. You have the screen and you can start.
Hello, good morning, team. Good morning, traders. Today we have we are in a very important day. It's the Fed day, and in general, we know that we expect a very important week because tomorrow we will have the ACB meeting with the speech of Mario Draghi, and on Thursday this is very important day too because we have the famous technical deadlines of future option and equity called the triple witch hour. So let we going to fix our, about today. I remember, of course, at 8 o'clock is 2 p.m. New York time. We have the Fed interest rate decision and the Fed press conference with the speech of Mr. Powell. Meanwhile, I would like to remember, of course, another very important data news. At 2:30, we will have the inflation data. And of course, at 4:30, the AEA gasoline stock exchange. We will take a look, of course, to oil. So we going with we can start with the Standard & Poor's 500, and we will speak in the same time about the situation of market waiting the Fed decision. Of course, the market has discounted the rate hike of 0.25% of tonight, and at the same time the market appraises a lot the takes better say between President Trump and President of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. And they have, as we know, they have a signed an agreement for the complete denuclearization of North Korea. But of course, this is only a part of news because the investor want to understand if Fed could rise the interest rate above the inflation rate. It means core PEC. And we know that the Fed preferred inflation measure for the first time in a long time. We have to be very cautious because I would like only to tell you a very important reflection. First one, that is that the President Powell President Powell is literally playing on the resource edge. It means that is between two problems, between the danger of unexpected rate of inflation and a recession inside with the explosion of some possible bubbles in the market. I just leave you this reflection because we know that unemployment in the United States is at historical lows. What does it mean? We are between 3.5% and 5%. The Fed used to use for his provision the Phillips curve. What does it mean? That if inflation increases, unemployment low, and vice versa. But we have a great problem because we are, as we have an employment historical minimum, we have met the situation only twice a time in the American history. The first one was at the end of 60, and the second one in 2001. If you remember, after this level of unemployment, we have a very serious economical difficulties. So we have to maintain a lot of care because during this month we cannot exclude the possibility of a new bubble and a new sell-off in the market. Thank you very much. Now we are focused on Standard & Poor's. We maintain a long view, as we have explained in our last meeting of our last webinar on Wednesday. We maintain our smart money zone in 2,746.42. This is very important support. Now we maintain a long view. Today, take a look of this zone between 778 and 777. This is a very small zone, but even we have reached the first target of our long idea, that is this zone, and now we're trying to arrive this week here in 810. But of course tonight we could have some volatility. I would like to remember that after Greenspan and Bernanke, Chairman Fed doesn't like to generate high volatility in the market. So it's very important that we don't lose this zone. Of course, I always remember that for now, until volatility remain low, okay, short-term pullbacks should be continued to be by opportunity. So we maintain the long view, and our target for this week is at least this zone. Only if we lost with the high volatility and the strong breakout of this zone, we can start a new correction. So now, just to take a look at Nasdaq, because we remember that last meeting I explained about we have a breakout through the FANG, Facebook, Amazon, Google, Netflix with the new high with a great number. We have a breakout this zone, and now we are in a potential double top. But of course, we have to wait in tonight. But if we maintain this zone, 135, we can expect a new hike. So my target here is to reach this zone in the next weeks, 7,341. So take a look at Nasdaq, because we know that when Nasdaq is like a tank, because when start a direction, is very difficult to have a fast reversal. Now we are going, of course, to speak about euro dollar, because euro dollar has start to fight between Fed meeting and of course tomorrow of ECB meeting. We know that dollar with the rate hike, his destiny is to go higher and higher. But at the same time, many investors are worried because tomorrow Mario Draghi could be open with more details the door of cut of quantitative easing from the next meeting of September. So we know that we are between two power, because of course the euro go higher if Mario Draghi cut quantitative easing, and at the same time we can understand that euro dollar try to find an equilibrium between these two economies. So what we have to do here? First one, we know that our support here in between 1.1378 and 1.15 is maintained. So here we have a great quantity of volume made by smart money, and in the same time the euro dollar recognize after the strong pullback this very important zone in 1.1787. In H4 chart, we can appreciate better the situation. So my idea for today is, of course, waiting the effect of Fed, because I cannot suggest to open position before a news is very dangerous trading. My idea is, if we have a strong breakout of this support resistance here in 1.1859, we can have a great chance to have a new long trend with a target in 1.20. But in any event, if we don't break out and maintain this level, I would like to suggest a new short with the first target here between 1.1674, 1.1643. Only if we have a strong breakout of this level. So in this case, we can think at a new possibility of new correction and new sell-off. So take a lot of care of what we have in these 2 days, because at least euro dollar could maintain a choppy range. Now we are going to speak about dollar yen, because we are here in very interesting situation for this week, because after the correction due to Italian and the Spanish government problem, dollar yen boost his trend thanks to new high in American index, and try now to break out our resistance here in 110.72. My idea remained the same. My long target remained this level here, 112.67. So I strongly suggest to maintain a high attention to this pair, because if we break out with dawn, we have a great chance to have a long with 200 pips. I suggest to change your mind short only if we lose at least this level here in 108.95. Another pair very important, we return on Canadian dollar, because maintain here we are very near a strong breakout. We have touched our resistance here in 1.38. So take here attention, because we can start here new long trend in case of strong breakout, with first target here in 1.3177. And you know that my idea is that we can arrive in the next week in 1.35. Only if we lose 1.2910, in this case we lose the support, so we can stop the long view. Now we are going to take a look my favorite index, of course, and the favorite index of a large part of intraday scalp trader DAX. DAX seems to start a new accumulation phases. We can appreciate that we maintain a very small zone between 12,600 and 12,971. So I would like to suggest to maintain in any your attention here, because we can have an explosion of volatility in in every moment. What we have to just to take a look today, to remember our smart money zone between the 933 in H4 chart and 756. So for now, we maintain this zone. Today, this morning, we have assisted a very strong reversal. So we maintain attention because we can have very interesting position because DAX maintain a good volatility, but I strongly suggest to take a look this week if we break out this zone, because in this case we can launch our trading with the new long position to reach the zone of 13,000 at least, and in extension we can arrive here. Of course, I don't know if Mario Draghi can help DAX tomorrow, because it depends on what he said. I strongly suggest to listen the ask of journalists, because in this moment when the market is more volatility. And in any event, if we don't break out with the decision and a long candle this zone, it's difficult to think a new correction. So now we are going in 15 minutes, of course, and we will try to understand what's happened here. This pattern is called selling climax. Selling climax is typical way of strong hand to break, to give a lot of stop loss and do a strong reversal of markets. So my idea today is an open of long position in case we break out the maximum of today here. Just a moment. Here in this zone, the stop could be put here, and first target is in the zone of 904. What I would like to find here? In first target is this zone, and in extension we can arrive in the resistance of before here in 930 35. Okay, just a moment. I would like to put a better target, because okay, and of course for short I suggest only a strong breakout of this zone, because now every pullback could be used to like a buy opportunity, but the partner selling climax ask us to find more long position. So we can put here a short with a stop, of course, no more of 30 points, and we like to find this target between 756 and 742. I would like to finish just to take a look at oil, because you remember that I suggest in the last session to find short if we break out this zone of $65.27. We reach this zone. Here we have a W pattern, and now we are reaching our resistance of smart money in 60.62. It's very important to remember that oil maintain a complicated situation because today we have assisted this bullish trend, small bullish trend ahead of Wednesday energy department forecast on inventories, but at the same time, Saudi Arabia is already increasing position, but all eyes is focused on meeting of OPEC on June 22. So today, I don't know if the oil news is very important, because the investors are focused on Fed. So take a look at this resistance. In case of breakout, we can have an at least a good intraday with target between $70.62, but I repeat, only a strong breakout of this resistance could open a new long trend. Until we maintain this strange movement, I only see the short seller try a new better price to sell. So in case we lose $74, strong sell-off, our target remain between 63.25 and 62.51. Just to remember about Bitcoin, we have a strong breakout this Sunday here, and we are going to reach our first target here in 6,000 162. In extension, I remember we can touch a zone between 5,800 and 5,200. Our time, I think, is finished. Thank you very much, as always, for your high participation. Thank you, Tim. See you on next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Okay, Giancarlo, thanks for discussing here the topics of the day and this important week with a lot of news. So yes, thanks for all the listeners. And if you like this webinar every day, so at the same time, so you can join us tomorrow as well if you like. So for today, thanks again, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.